Hello everybody, welcome to the tunnel tour. It's been a long time, so I said I'd better update you. I have a little friend here who's actually out of control, but hopefully that will be butternut squash. Tomatillos, sunflower in there somewhere, nicely picked. There's some chili peppers down here. Some courgettes. We'll go around the opposite way this time, so some aloe vera plants in the back, but most of these are all chili peppers. Some basil at the front, some lettuce seedlings coming on. Up here we have some broad beans ready to plant out. Back down the other end we'll see where the rest of them are going on. More seeds in at the back there. These are all aubergine plants that were just never potted out properly. Some rosemary, rhubarb plants. You can see our pimiento padron. Niall sent them over from Spain. They're lovely cool chili pepper. Well, 1 in 5 is very, very hot. Strawberry plants. As you can see, I've propagated a few here. Runners from the main plants. They're in the bag. And we're going to get another 10 or 12 plants off each one. On in here, we have some courgette marrows. There's the marrow. Massive. Smaller courgette. Some bigger ones in here as well. They're there. There's more down there as well. Some beans over here. Borlotti beans. You can see them in here. Doing really well. These are all next round of beetroot. With some radish here beside them. Doing really well. At the back you have a rhubarb plant. Some basil. This is a squash plant or a cucumber plant. There's squash there. Nicely done. I finally got a purple flower on my aubergine plant. I'm delighted with that, so hopefully we'll get an aubergine. My first year to try them. Here we have yellow courgettes. Nice lovely yellow courgette. Some carrots here, rainbow mix, all different colours. Some flowers here, they're aubricias. Ready for planting out. And we have some pak choi. It's getting a bit ravaged by the slugs. Down here have our yellow toms. We'll see how well they're doing up along. So much fruit. We have to start trimming some of the green leaves shortly. We have some red cherries down here as well. And more bigger money makers there. Doing really well. Loads of fruit. Try and get some sunshine out to ripen them. You see here we've got some cucumbers. Doing really well. Then we have more tomatoes all down along here. There's some more yellows. Golden Suns. More, and the ones in the corner here actually, they're kind of stripy. They're called Tigrella. There's stripes on them. They ripen up with a stripe on them as well. Right there. The flat leaf parsley we kind of abandoned because it got overtaken by the tomatoes, but it's going to seed in the back there. Strawberries are all finished for the season. I have to get on to Jack Island to find out what to do with them now, but you see the little runners with the roots on them? I'll just stick that into the soil here, and it's long enough. And we end up with a plant like that, a little runner ready for next year. Here we have some more pepper plants. Doing really well, the flowers are on them, so hopefully if we see flowers we should get fruit. Doing really well there as well. Broad beans, they have to be cut off now, they're finished. And we just cut them at the root and leave the nitrogen in the soil for next season. It's another big chili plant. Hopefully there is 1 or 2 fruits on it if we can find them here. There's one coming there. So hopefully it'll be a nice hot jalapeno. We have more squash here. I think it's more of a gourd, I'm not sure, but I see a fruit on it because they got mixed up with the labels this year. Some broccoli plants that were planted just in case we needed them. Some scallions here. Lettuce. Some scarlet kale ready for winter, planting out. And that's more or less the tunnel inside. So we'll take you outside now. Up along the side here. Wait to see the big pumpkins we have outside. I'm thrilled with them. They're doing very, very well. There's one. one. Massive. Like, for example, that's my hand, and my hands are not small. Then in here, 2 more. Not as big, but very big all the same. Huge. And if you see out into the field, that's the actual pumpkin plant heading for Portage. Onions did really well. These were sown from seed. See them there? They're massive. I mean the poor effort of weeding. Some mulch too, sowed out here recently. Just have netting I bought there the other day, so I put them in with it. There's some beans, climbing French bean. The netting will help them as well. The last of the outdoor beetroot left here. And the red flowers are beans in pots. And I just planted out there a couple of weeks ago. I have to stake them up. More of them there. And that's more or less it. I'll show you down along the walkway. Rhubarb plants, ready for sailor supply really. More squash plants here, you see the little fruit. What happens is you get, I'll show you on this one here, the long flower there is the male. Then the short flower at the fruit, which is, you see one over here, has to be pollinated by a bee from the male to this one, and then the fruit will grow. There's some climbing beans again, more squash plants, some lettuce, scallions, radishes, more different types of lettuce, more lettuce. These are broccoli and cabbage plants, badly labelled too, you just look at eating the leaf. Discarded kale down along here, rhubarb plants there. There's our bank of parsnips, the whole thing, the whole way down. Quite delicious. Our potatoes have been harvested out here, but they're an absolute disaster. We're looking to get 1 or 2 spuds off each potato because it's so wet this year. Here we have celery, some gone to seed behind that. Some leeks here, and these are celeriac. And the rest of them are all gone more or less to the bad weather. Disaster. So other than that, that's more or less. Oh, there's some flowers planted out for next year. They said they wouldn't flower this year, but they obviously like the Lusman weather. We'll talk to you later. Bye.